I want to play you the first of these South Park clips and get you to react.
A postcard today from your Uncle Harry and Aunt Meghan in LA.
Let me see that. What the hell are they doing in LA anyway?
Oh, pull it up, Jamie.
This one brilliantly exposes some of the Sussexes' laughable hypocrisy. Watch.
It's a really good platform to promote my brand.
What is your brand?
I'm opening this cylinder now. If you're watching, hit what a ta-da!
A taste of entitlement, greed, avarice and deception.
It's the biggest piece of dog
I went online to see what was new with Uncle Harry and Auntie Meghan, and I couldn't find a thing. I would have thought she'd have at least popped up in a tampon commercial by now.
You're in America now, and we don't give a shit about you. You're not our prince. You'll never be king. We hate your wife. Stay at home in your $29 million mansion, all right?
That man loves me so much. He's also a fox.
I have an idea. I was thinking of maybe hosting a little group trip. What would you think about going to London to visit my in-laws?
Buckingham Palace? Yes, please.
Is there anything that you would do differently? Yes, I would ask people to tell the truth.
So, let me spill the tea for you right now. What happens when one of the boldest comedy shows in the world sets its sights on the most talked about royal couple of our time? Oh, honey, the answer is straight up explosive. And trust me, the fallout, it's still shaking up headlines like an earthquake. South Park didn't just poke fun at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They went in so savage, so relentless, that the clips are spreading faster than wildfire across social media. And now, the whispers are deafening. We're talking lawsuits, sponsored drama, and behind-the-scenes panic flooding the industry. This isn't just shade. It's a full-blown storm, and Meghan Markle is smack in the center of it.
Listen to this. Meghan Markle to join the 11th season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Ugh, so thirsty for any kind of attention. I would die before I would be on her reality show.
I've read Spare. I've read it cover to cover. They are a damaged couple. They are people in trauma.
Sure, you can play.
Great! Game on, America!
Okay, well, you don't get paid for that.
I don't care. Don't care.
Everyone says they don't have time to make homemade meals, but if you just have 3 nannies, 2 butlers, a housekeeper, a driver, and a full-time personal assistant, you have all the time in the world. Stop making excuses and start moving snacks from one bag to another.
Babe, time to do our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post for Del Taco.
I shouldn't have left the made-up nonsense.
It all started so innocently, or so it seemed, with a parody postcard, a letter from Uncle Harry and Aunt Meghan in LA. But don't be fooled, because what came next was brutal. South Park shredded their carefully curated image, mocking their entire brand-building empire. Every little thing they've worked to craft, boom, torn apart in minutes, and it was ruthless.
When was the last time you twerked, Alex?
I don't think I've ever twerked in my life.
You must have.
Really? I genuinely mean that. If there's any footage that ever comes out of me twerking, I'll pay for all your pints one night. How about that?
Meghan, she's an American celebrity, so I can kind of forgive her for it.
It's definitely her idea.
She's like, Prince Harry is a prince of the realm. You imagine the centuries of history and tradition in this country, the respectful organisations that he was or is an ambassador of, the military, and you're behaving like that and happy to release it in public. I mean, it's just so demeaning.
Yeah, she's a narcissist and he's quite thick.
Yeah, well, it's technically not a job. Don't know where you heard that.
Don't worry, my love. He's not gonna get away with this.
Would you ever consider joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
Are you serious?
Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy!
When was the last time you twerked, Alex?
I don't think I've ever twerked in my life.
You must have.
That's fine, I'll go it alone. Just like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
So, do you have any regrets yourself?
Of course. Don't we all? Probably my main regret is, the way that everyone else has acted. That's the thing that's most regrettable, in my opinion.
My question is for Meghan. Meghan, besides holder of briefcase 24 on Deal or No Deal, what do you think your most impactful role was?
And then people kept wanting to get a picture. Because I'm on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, a lot of people coming up to us.
Now let's take a peek behind the guarded gates of Montecito. You'd think Meghan Markle would be sipping tea in a picture-perfect fairy tale life, right? Wrong. Insiders say the vibe inside those walls is anything but calm. Think late-night strategy meetings, legal teams running on overdrive, and piles of paperwork stacked like war plans. Reports claim she's in full-blown crisis mode, what some insiders are calling her Velvet Hammer moment. Basically, Meghan is gearing up for battle.
It is uncomfortable. I don't think, because she's done this before for photos, I don't think that is a real baby bump. I think
way too big. It's way too big.
And sort of too low as well.
Yeah, it's like a metre out there. I mean, it looks the wrong shape.
Where's she going to give birth there? Through her knees or something? I mean, that is...
Let's have a bit of a laugh at Harry and Meghan's expense, because I've finally caught up with this South Park episode.
It's quite vicious in a way, but quite funny as well.
What matters is what we have on the inside.
Time to do our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post.
I shouldn't have left the made-up nonsense.
I'm sure it's wonderful, darling. It only sounds shitty.
Yeah, thanks.
Could I play?
It's so nice to have you back in London, Meghan. I've missed our little lunches.
We've never had lunch together, Kate.
Well, we must continue the tradition.
And why all this chaos? Because South Park may have hit exactly the wrong buttons. This wasn't just a cheeky jab. Oh no, this episode went straight for the jugular. From the relentless "we want privacy" chants to mocking her Instagram habits, they painted Meghan as nothing more than an influencer caricature. The whole thing screamed savage.
So all you'd have to do is Instagram yourselves using my ketchup. It'd be a huge help.
I see. Well, that's something we'll definitely think about.
That's right. Nothing says that you're impossible to work for a bit of a ball ache and an axe grinder than constantly cycling through various members of staff like hot dinners.
It has been several months now since our beloved Queen has died. Our Canadians are finding it hard to go on. All Canadians, that is, except for our first guest, the Prince and his wife.
And after the comedy of errors that was American Riviera Orchard and the ongoing chaos of Manic Meg's scam jam car crash as ever, perhaps caution is called for here.
It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know it's Sussex.
It's important we do this ourselves, Harry, and not live off your family.
I agree. We'll just have to find a way to make £50 billion on our own.
Sir, your millions from Netflix for no one knows what.
Put it with the rest of them.
Now here's where it gets wild. Word on the street is Meghan's camp is seriously considering legal action. And honestly, are we surprised? This is the same duo that claps back at nearly everything, especially when a joke cuts a little too close to reality. Whispers say her lawyers have already drafted what's being described as a tactical legal nuke. And they're not just aiming at Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They're allegedly targeting Paramount and even South Park's biggest sponsors. Yes, Meghan's swinging big.
I don't know what to do. How are we going to pay for school for Archie?
I have to tell you, I never realized so many things cost money. Like this chicken. I bet you had to pay for it.
What did he just say? He victimized me. It's because I'm an ethnic woman. He can't do that. I'll say, wait, you're ethnic? This is an outrage. We'll just see how he deals with my blue pill.
There's talk that the Royals are going to sue over this episode now. Would you recommend they do that, Kosha?
No, look, it's speculation, but looking at their pattern so far, they do seem to be rather litigious.
Comedy duo issued a scorching statement just 30 minutes after the announcement that South Park season 27 would now be pushed back 2 weeks to July 23rd.
It has really upset Meghan Markle.
Like the gross disrespect to the intimacy and privacy of marriage and childbirth.
Okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me. So you hate journalists? That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
And please stop sending me samples.
I hear you, Andy. I'll amp it up. I'll smash a wine glass. I'll tell Kyle she has Munchausen syndrome. I'll accuse Dorit of doing coke.
But here's the twist. South Park? Oh, they've seen it all before. From mocking celebrities to entire religions, these guys have faced threats, lawsuits, and chaos and always walked away laughing. So, when Meghan's rumored lawsuit reached them during a low-key Friday sound mix, the reaction, pure South Park. Trey Parker literally laughed, turned to Matt Stone and joked, "Well, looks like we just sold out our first ad slot." Translation? They're not scared. They're sharpening their pens.
Don't you see, Butters? Teaching people to think their brand just makes more people like them. This whole thing is wrong. They're telling you guys to reduce yourself into products.
Hey, guys! So funny bumping into you.
Yeah, I mean, we all live here now, so not that funny.
We're just performers instead of human beings.
He's right. Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
We couldn't get jobs and we ran out of money. We ate chicken out of bowls and rode in big cars full of smelly people to something called work. Every day was a new nightmare.
Hey! You ever heard of a thing called privacy?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Will you two just shut up and go away?
Have you always been a natural creative?
Of course. I remember one example. I suggested to the royal family we should do a Real Housewives of Buckingham Palace, but they were against it every step of the way.
What happened to your ring?
I gave it to the working people.
We're the working people.
Ooh, remind me to tell them the story about when I bought milk.
I think you just told it. Hi, I'm Meghan Markle.
And I'm Harry. Harry.
And we're royally screwed.
Park County Police Station, what's your emergency?
Yeah, the neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
Yeah, come on, honey. We don't need this place.
Honey?
Hey, lowly cameraman, come over here and try some fried chicken. Try the fried chicken. Try the fried chicken. We need to make it look like I actually care about my camera crew. Come get some fried chicken. Act like you're having fun. Act like you're having fun.
By the way, I love your Luke. Sorry, what's that? You're Luke. You look amazing. You're Luke.
My Luke.
My Luke. My look. She likes my Luke.
It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Build electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why is he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the Royal Prince Millionaire World Traveler victim.
Bye-bye. And you know what else? To hell with Canada. We are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife.
Meanwhile, back in Montecito, things are looking anything but like a bluff. Sources are whispering about tense, late-night sessions that ended with a fresh stack of papers hot off the printer. And guess what was splashed across the top in bold? The words legal threat. No names, no dates, just placeholders. Chilling, right? Like they were drafting weapons for war, waiting for the perfect moment to fill in the blanks.
Oh, and I brought some of my homemade ketchup. I'm coming out with a line of condiments, ketchups, mustards, that sort of thing.
We're really taking LA by storm.
Yeah, and the show's been a great platform to help me promote my brand.
It's already a brand. It's called Heinz.
Yeah, we're hoping the ketchups and mustards are going to be sold at Whole Foods, which, would be huge. Oh, and they're all organic in case anyone was wondering.
We weren't. Well, that's exactly what has happened. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have given their communications team the boot, blaming them for a series of recent PR humiliations.
She is a malignant narcissist.
Get a job, Meghan. Fake it till you make it.
Shed a tear for poor Meghan Markle. There the delighted Duchess was, all set to steal the King's limelight, and then, suddenly, dramatically, she was stripped of the chance. Damn!
Harry and Meghan are their own worst enemies.
This is a disaster. This is a flop.
Whatever the hell that means, perhaps she'll take solace in her own expanding opportunities.
You're in America now, and we don't give a shit about you.
Unlike for Harry and Meghan, who yet again seem to have axed their entire staff body.
What the hell? What did he just say? He victimized me. It's because I'm an ethnic woman. He can't do that. I'll see. Wait, you're ethnic? This is an outrage. We'll just see how he deals with my blue.
Anyway, Meghan, you were saying Dorit's such a what?
What? No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, Dorit.
Well, I heard it somewhere.
But to the world, it's just, what has she been doing? Does she work? As opposed to, oh my gosh, I work so hard.
Hey, can you two keep it down?
Hey, you ever heard of a thing called privacy?
Over, under, around, and through. Meet Mr. Bunny Rabbit Pool and through! I did it!
Good job, Harry. Well, it's an apartment, so.
Yes, an apartment palace, I know that. Lots of tiny palaces inside one big palace.
And let me tell you, that draft reads like something ripped out of a dramatic courtroom drama. It opens with, "Our client respectfully demands immediate cessation of all defamatory depictions." And from there, it just snowballs. Page after page of heavy British legal jargon stuffed with citations that don't even matter in U.S. courts. One defamation expert who allegedly caught a glimpse of it said it felt like a royal proclamation crossed with a Harvard law essay, footnotes and all. But the kicker? None of it carries any actual weight across the Atlantic. Talk about dramatic flair without substance.
Being made fun of. So people start to then really question, oh, okay, you know, they're making fun of things, that's funny. And they're starting to see that
first time that criticizing the duplicitous Duke and her awful wife was acceptable, especially in the entertainment industry. Now, we know that the episode
mentioned, where's this beloved privacy that they talk about?
Yeah.
We want privacy! We want privacy! They don't want attention. This is just so attention. This is all about her.
Right.
It's not about Liv.
I'm sorry, I need a drink.
Down with the monarchy! We deserve our privacy!
These people.
Jesus, what did they do to you? There were highs and lows. It's all good. Anyway, see you guys at tea. Come on, Harry.
How many more princes and his wives have to live in this nightmare?
And yet, here's the kicker. Despite all the noise, nothing has been filed. Not one motion, not a single court date. Nothing. That's why insiders are calling this less of a real lawsuit and more of a legal standoff. A high-stakes bluff designed to rattle nerves before South Park even drops their next episode. Imagine the tension. Legal smoke everywhere, but no actual fire.
Harry and Meghan have got the South Park treatment. The episode has just gone to air in the United States.
These two are not sincere people. They say that they want their privacy.
It's so funny, too, that you keep calling me Meghan. You know, it's Meghan now.
I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it.
People were saying meh. It's not meh. It's pronounced me. The H is silent.
And of course, while there was a jokey nature to the episode, it almost immediately started to...
But you're the same.
You're the same.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, guys, you don't gotta do this. Please, I'm begging you to stop.
Any type of flower arranging is just telling a story. What story do you want to tell? Maybe leave the country. Maybe disown your dad. Be creative with it.
That's why a lot of these celebrities that start these things, they can't keep up. You know, like the Meghan Markle.
Some believe Meghan's team is deliberately leaking these drafts to spook Paramount and its sponsors. Classic shadow play, right? Create just enough legal smoke to make the big players nervous. If Paramount worries about lawsuits or sponsors start sweating, maybe, just maybe, South Park eases up. But honestly, does anyone really think Trey and Matt back down?
You gotta be kidding me. I've brought plenty of conflict to the show.
I'm sorry, Meghan. It's just not working out. All you talked about all season was your line of ketchup.
I was living in the middle of nowhere in Toronto, Canada, and I didn't even really know the word royal. I mean, besides the Lord song. I love that song. It's an amazing pop rock ballad.
I remember back to when I was known more for being a renowned actress in my various roles, such as Rachel from Suits, or Rachel from Suits Season 2, and Rachel from Suits Season 3.
Yes, I think I see your point.
And everyone does reality TV now, so don't worry about this being a step down for me because it's not.
I wasn't until you just said it.
Plus, it's a really good platform to promote my brand.
What is your brand?
Oh, I don't know. I'll think of some piece of crap.
South Park, it's come to life. That's what we're witnessing in this hospital room right here.
You can't sue a cartoon. It's satire. It is what it is.
South Park has done a...
Because here's the gag, South Park doesn't flinch, ever. Ask Tom Cruise, ask half of Hollywood. Trey Parker and Matt Stone have built their entire careers out of turning legal threats into comedy gold. And if the whispers are true, they're already cooking up fresh material to spin Meghan's so-called legal drama into their next punchline. That's their whole brand. If you threaten them, you only hand them more ammunition.
Who's that?
That's your nephew, Archie.
You're pulling my leg.
Why have we not met before?
You've met him like 1,000 times.
Really important moment for Harry and Meghan. He'd just finished his press tour for Spare and the Netflix series.
Is this a wrinkle I see in my blouse? Who the ironed this? I told you to iron this shirt 10 times. It looks like you only ironed it 9.
See, I didn't know who H was. At the time, I just loved his Insta feed.
In fact, word is the revised parody is already in motion. And get this, it reportedly features a scroll across the screen titled Notice of Hurt Feelings, signed by none other than the Duchess of Dismay. Allegedly, it even has scenes of Meghan being misunderstood, followed by a jam commercial complete with cartoon belly dancing. Absurd? Absolutely. Over the top? For sure. But come on, this is South Park. That's exactly their lane.
Oh, you hilarious, Meghan. Why did you move back here anyway? It was ultimately a tough call, but there were a lot of factors to consider. Thanks. Okay, see you later. Oh, would you pick up some milk?
Welcome to my garden. Well, it's not my garden, it's a set actually, but welcome to my set.
I want my home to feel welcoming. Do you feel welcome? Does my soundstage welcome you? Mindy and I are such great friends, like besties. Like, I love her. Like, she doesn't know my name, but we're best friends.
Meanwhile, Meghan's inner circle is divided. Some advisors are saying, file the lawsuit, go big, show strength. But others are warning her to pump the brakes because the second she files, the door to discovery swings wide open. And that means texts, emails, call logs, maybe even private footage could all be dragged into the spotlight. And if South Park ever got their hands on that, please, we all know they'd turn it into pure comedy gold.
It is elevating the ordinary little things. And who got the Kroger peanut butter? It's not even organic.
Of Meghan and Harry showed that the prince's popularity in America had dropped by 3%. Meghan's
My soul weeps in languages I've not yet chosen to invent.
Just follow my lead, Harry. I've been on TV for years, so I'm kind of a pro.
Yes, the very famous show Suits.
Yeah.
Leaked details from Meghan's so-called strategy room show she's got 3 possible plays. Option 1, file and fight. Go head-to-head with South Park in court. Option 2, bluff and stall. Keep floating threats, but never actually pull the trigger. And option 3, pivot to PR. Post something lighthearted on Instagram, maybe a positivity reel, or even another jam promo to soften the image. Honestly, none of these look like a win-win. But time is ticking. Paramount's legal team already on standby. South Park's writers sharpening their punchlines. And Meghan's printer still spitting out draft after draft with those signature lines left blank. The decision's hanging in the air like a storm cloud. Will she file, or will she let the satire run wild? Either way, the storm is coming and it's about to hit hard. While Meghan's team is buried in footnotes and filing fees, Hollywood is treating this whole circus like it's must-watch TV. Insiders say Paramount isn't panicking one bit. They're practically popping popcorn. Over at South Park Studios, the vibe is gleeful. Writers even set up a Slack channel cheekily named Operation Bring It. And guess what's inside? Memes, draft jokes, and celebratory gifts. Their confidence level? Off the charts. But not everyone's laughing. Across town at Netflix, the mood is tense, like really tense. With Harry and Meghan's next season still in development, execs are sweating bullets over what they're calling correlation drag. Basically, Meghan's controversy could cast a shadow over their entire content slate. One exec reportedly summed it up in the bluntest way possible. When one house burns, the smoke spreads everywhere. And you just know that's keeping them up at night. And it doesn't stop there. Even big-name sponsors are starting to feel the heat. A major tech brand that was supposed to bankroll South Park's upcoming DEI special suddenly pulled out. They wanted a safer repackage. But in true South Park fashion, the gap didn't stay open long. An edgy energy drink startup swooped right in, betting that controversy would launch their brand into the spotlight. If anything, Meghan's drama is making South Park even more attractive to the bold and fearless. Meanwhile, behind Meghan's perfectly polished public image, her team is reportedly scrambling. Staff insiders describe frantic damage control, patching leaks, managing spiraling legal costs, and bracing for what's next. And the bills? They're stacking higher than ever. Legal analysts warned the fight could cost $1.8 million just to survive California's anti-SLAPP motion. And if the case drags into discovery, double it. To make things worse, insurance isn't swooping in to save the day. Underwriters are demanding steep premium hikes just to keep coverage active. Yikes! And as if that weren't messy enough, Meghan's critics are piling on, calling her out for living off appearances and branding instead of solid work. Insert the South Park mockery here because it's basically writing itself at this point. And yes, the parody gets even wilder. We've got Meghan caricatured as a sorority girl turned influencer, playing the victim card while Harry gets dragged as the royal prince millionaire who just wants privacy. The satire is relentless, and honestly, it's brutal. Some in Meghan's PR circle are whispering about a softer approach. Laugh it off. The idea: post a cheerful little video of her making tea, smiling, and brushing aside the parody with a caption like, "Laughter is nourishing." Cute, right? They even have a name for it: hug the punchline. But not everyone's buying it. Some of her own advisors fear that laughing it off now just gives South Park more fuel to torch her image again. Inside Montecito, the tension is boiling over. Harry apparently pitched a middle ground: release a calm video defending free speech, pivot attention back to the Invictus Games, and ignore South Park entirely. But Meghan's rumored reaction? An eye roll and a cutting question: how many of your Invictus posts have gone viral? Ouch. That one comment alone, insiders say, reveals the massive divide in their strategy. Meghan wants dominance, Harry wants peace, and the clash is shaking their walls. Meanwhile, the internet is having an absolute field day. Hashtags like Jiun Respect Parody and Jiun Megsuit are trending across Twitter and TikTok. Meme accounts are pumping out AI-generated courtroom sketches, spoof subpoenas, and even parody merch. Yes, you heard that right. People are buying limited edition cease and desist hoodies. Oh, and let's not forget the crypto world. Some joker launched a coin called Twerk that spiked 400% in value before crashing when rumors spread of yet another cease and desist. You cannot make this stuff up. And then, politicians joined the fray. A Texas senator slammed Meghan's rumored lawsuit as an attack on free speech. Over in the UK, a member of parliament dismissed it as nothing more than a royal tantrum in 3 acts. And cable news? They're treating this like Vegas, openly betting on whether Meghan will actually file or not. And through it all, South Park is completely unfazed. In fact, insiders say they're already dubbing Meghan with a new mocking title: Bravo Fired Me. Ouch, that one stings. Back in Los Angeles, Meghan's CFO reportedly delivered the harshest reality check yet. On the big screen, a 4-column breakdown showed legal costs skyrocketing, investor confidence slipping, sponsors pulling back, projected sales tanking, and every single line pointed to one conclusion: file the lawsuit and risk losing everything. The stat that hit the room hardest? A bold red circle around this number. 42% of casual US viewers already think the lawsuit has been filed. Just the perception alone is sinking her brand before anything even officially happens. That's the power of gossip, and Meghan's learning the hard way. Meghan